Hi folks, I'm John. I'm just going to show you how to change the drive belt on an exercise bike. Your machine might vary slightly from this one. It might look different, but the principle will be the same. So the first thing I recommend you do is just take a photograph of the arrangement before you start, and in your mind just work out what's happening. So we've got a pulley wheel here, we've got a drive belt that goes over the pulley wheel. This is a tensioning wheel to keep a steady tension on the drive belt. And we've got a spring here. So what's the spring for? Well, the answer on this one is that it provides a steady tension on the drive belt, so that it's just a slightly better design than some have an adjuster screw that you would adjust. This has a spring, it does the same job. So the first thing is to figure out what we're going to do. So to get the drive belt off, we need to get this bracket out of the way. We need to slacken the flywheel, which is this thing here, this big wheel, because I can get the belt off this wheel okay and around the pedal, but I won't be able to get it off the flywheel. So first of all, let's get the drive belt off, and I'm going to pick the long side here, just give it a little pull with my fingers and just kind of rotate the pedal and peel the belt off, just like that. Now I can loop it around the pedal and that's all clear. See what I mean? That's not going to come off there. So I need to get this off. Now with the belt off, the spring is now slack. So I'm just going to unclip the spring. Let's get that out of the way. There we are. Now this bracket comes off and there's 3 screws which hold it on there. These are shoulder screws, so they allow the bracket to slide in the slots to allow the mechanism to work. So I'm just going to lay this on the floor so as I can remember which way it goes. It's always worth thinking things through and just laying things out in a logical fashion. So we'll put that down, ready to go back on there. Now that side of the wheel is free. We need to now go around the other side of the bike. And let's slacken off the fixings this side, 1, 2, 3 here. This should allow me to get the flywheel free. This screw's quite tight. There we are. That's that one. Let's get that one off. That's it. Let's get that out. And that one out. Now there's a big slot here. Lots of space here. Clearly the flywheel needs to go that way. So we'll give it a little bit of a jiggle. This is heavy. I'm going to be careful not to put my fingers right underneath there because I don't want to squash them. I'm going to support it from the top and just slide it out, drop it down on the frame like that. Okay, now if we look over this side, we can see the drive belt will come off, and that's clear. So you now would put the new drive belt on. I'm going to put the original back on, loop it over the small pulley there, offer the flywheel back up. There we are, into the slots. And the first thing I'm going to do is just put my screws in loose, because if I leave them loose at this stage, it will give me some adjustment, which will help me line everything up. If I put them in and make them tight, it's going to make life quite difficult. There we are. That's got that one started, so we'll just pop that in kind of finger tight. There we are, that's going in just fine. And the top one. So you notice on this machine it's all fixed positions. That's because we've got the spring tensioner on the other side. So the flywheel always sits in the same position because the tension is looked after by the spring. Back around this side. Okay, and I've got to remember to put my bracket back on here. So which way does it go? Well, it goes back on just like that, the way I took it off. Let's pop that on there. Let's get the belt out of the way. That's it. Get my screws in. Can't see. Let's just move that around so I can see where the holes are. There we are, that's where the holes are. Right, let's have another go at that. Pop that on. There's one. There's two. And there's three. Now I've got my 3 screws in. Now I can tighten them up because I don't have to worry about getting the angles right to get the through screws, the thread of the screws started. So we'll tighten those, that's nice and tight. Lean over to the screws on the other side. Let's get those nice and tight. There we are. That's that done. Okay. Now, let's put my spring back on. Okay, now I need to figure out which way round there is the belt going to go. Clearly it's not going to go that way, so what it needs to do, this is where a photograph's useful, because you can just look back at the photo and say, oh yeah, I can see how that goes. Let's loop it around the pedal. Get the belt started on the top there, and we'll get it under there, and you can see how the tension comes on already. That's starting to take the tension, so now I can just kind of push it back on whilst rotating, keeping my fingers out of the way, and the belt kind of snaps into place. And then the final thing to do is to just look down at the alignment and there, make sure my drive belt is okay, which it is. Just give it a little push there, make sure it's nicely on the pulley. That's all nice and aligned. That looks good. And there we are. One drive belt change.